Well, ahoy, folks and mateys and hobbyists and flufferschnoots. I'm going to be finally taking you for a tour around good old Egeeville. This is the Egeeo Minecraft 1.20.6. Is that what this is? I think so. But this is going to be something similar to House Hunters, which I did a few versions ago, though it wasn't 1.6. There's a lot of really cool builds that we're going to look at today. So why don't you join me and we'll start with build number 1, which is this cool little roller coaster. Whee! There we go. Now we're cooking. So we're gonna be looking at Egeeville, which is right over there. But as it is right now, Egeeville is huge. It kind of goes on and on. There is a river that goes into the city and cuts it down the middle, which we'll see in just a moment. It sprawls out that way, and there is a whole nother city that it connects to. We also have a lot of these cool little houses just kind of built into the hills. It isn't necessarily part of Egeeville. We've got a plane flying overhead, though I'm not aware of any airport. Right out front we have a beautiful mural building of Egee. Is it a mural? Is that what this is? I'm not sure. We also have the sign to Egeeville. And I don't know if everybody realizes this, but this is the entrance. This is the starter beach, as it were. But there's more than meets the eye. There's actually this little stairway that goes down. And inside is a whole little bar area. This is a sunken ship, a sunken pirate ship. So that's the base of it, and it's fallen upside down. And the original lore, the mythos behind Egeeville, is that we're shipwrecked here, and we built a little village out of this shipwreck. This is the canonical first stop for the original Egeeoers. They'd come up here, welcome to Egeeville, and that was before this sign was here, actually. This sign is a new addition. The area on top of the pirate ship has been built upon, and it is now a farm of some sort. There's some denizens. We have a turtle. I think I saw a chicken, or I hear chickens. Ah, I found the chickens. This is Lilo Fire's little place. They say no ads, dirt shack, please do not eat. And we have a parrot. Hello. And on the tip of the island we have a head, possibly built by the original natives of this little area. It was deserted when we got here, so I'm not sure the history of this statue. And speaking of ancient old structures, there is an old lighthouse that has fallen into abandon here. Has a bed with a crafting table built out of clay. I think that clay was a new thing when this area got started, so just across from that lighthouse is a newer lighthouse. That's the original lighthouse that was built when we first got here. It's had a lot of additions. It was originally just the tower with a beacon, but we've built some docks, and that one is under construction. This is a bridge that connects over here. This was some sort of market. And though it may not fit the overall vibe of the town, we don't really have a prescribed building style, as it were. This is very well built with a foundation of chiseled stone and smooth stone and nice planks and everything. Meanwhile, this is built out of sandstone, but it looks like it might still be under construction. I don't think it's been messed with in quite some time. Now in this episode, we're not going to visit the suburbs too deep, but there's all sorts of little buildings like this scattered about. And I think the sun is going down already, but let's check out the lighthouse and get a view of the city from the top. Whoa, I almost fell. The inside of the lighthouse is quaint. It goes straight up, spiral staircase with a bed in the middle. Or wait, that's not the middle. This is the middle. And we've made it. There's the beacon. It's going up. Get here before the sun goes all the way down and get a better look of it. Look at it from up here. Egeeville. This is, I believe, Pirates Cove. It is part of Egeeville, and it is possibly the largest part of Egeeville. It's going to be fun to look at. This is that island we were just on, and underneath the island is the pirate ship. Upside down, there's Egee, the statue looking over the city, giving everybody good vibes. Now this ocean kind of goes on, and there's some cool builds out there. We're not going to look at them. Like this one is kind of interesting. We were just down there. There's some towers in the distance, or I guess that's a tree. So here's a cool building that we might look at some point. But outside of this ridge here is like the outskirts, the suburb of Egeeville, if you will. And this is cool. Why don't we go down and look at that thing? This is a spooky relic, much like that statue head over there, as well as the strange abandoned lighthouse. This is just a spooky dungeon. Lava coming out of its mouth. It's a skull. We can turn it off. Closes its mouth up. Lava's going away, but what's under there? And just over here is a little homestead. They built a dock, and I think there's a ship. Ah, there is. It's a pirate ship. Some old pirate rolled up here and built this rickety dock and built a little home. I don't know if they came before or after us. Who whistled at me? Inside they've got a little chimney, sort of. I think they need a fan to blow the fumes away, the smoke. And they have a skeleton head with some other implements. Now next I want to take you to the Pirates Cove, but first I want to stop off at probably the oldest little neighborhood on the block, and that's Companion Town. Now Companion Town was the first place I built with my friend Teal, and we built in this hill and we set out on our adventure. And there wasn't originally a bridge, like we built that right afterwards, but it was just these little houses, and there is a coffee shop up there that I'll take you up to. So this is Egee's Den of Hounds, and we catered to a particular type of patron, as it were. As you can see, there are no meow meows, only bow wows. Now the topside area would make for a great balcony for entertaining maybe parties or something like that. These were originally cages that we put our prisoners in so they could look down at everybody having a good time, but be stuck up here. And we didn't use them too much, but we may have used them at least once, maybe twice. We have Petey right outside my house. This is my house. No, this is Teal's house. If not Teal, do not go inside. So let's take a peek. We have Jade. And Tealio likes his books, that's for sure. That is Jade. And the back door goes to a dock. We love our docks here. We do not love that, though. And not the back door leads us to a nice little front room. Out front we have Cookie. We have Gizmo, Gypsy, Squirrel, and a no-name kitty. Are you looking for a home? I'm not actually sure what this is. I think it might be a sunken ship. I'm not sure when it got here, though. Ah, yes, it was right here from where I decided that Teal and I were going to go on our adventure. Right here from this bridge. We went on an adventure and found a village and did all kinds of fun stuff. It was a good time. Oh, I left the door open. Crossing the bridge takes you to... I'm not sure. This seems like it could be a path, maybe, if I crawl underneath here. Whoa. Okay, here's Main Street. So this is where you would come from the pirate ship. Yeah, so let's say we came from the pirate ship, or we rolled up here. There's Teal's house. There's the lighthouse. Come around. I'm not sure what that does. I think that's just a cobblestone. So let's go in. So there's another city. If you follow this path, I think it's this path, isn't it? Maybe, maybe not. I think this just goes to another area. So this seems to be a courtyard of sorts, and just over there is another ship. So it's also part dock. It has a basement area. Ooh, basement area, maybe? Is this under construction, possibly? This looks like it's under construction. I'm not sure what's going on. I seem to have... Ooh, I'm not sure where I am. I went up the stairs and I think is this Main Street? Yeah, okay, we're back on Main Street. So that was just like a building. Maybe a shop? This is Mr. Steampunk's build. So Egeeville Proper is that away, and the old part of Mr. Steampunkville is down that way. And that is Mr. Steampunk himself. So this part of Egeeville just kind of goes on. This part of the town's really cool. All the lights walking through. It might be a little too bright. Oh, hey, look, a vendor. Hello. So if you keep going from where we were, it will lead you out of the town into the Eiffel Tower looking thing. Whoa. And this is kind of where I consider the edge, like the end of Egeeville. So I'd say this is kind of the suburbs. There's a big old treehouse over here too. Now, believe it or not, there's still more to Mr. Steampunk's Pirate Cove, but I might save a deeper review, a deeper dive into this for another time. We're going to go across the bridge here and take a look at the downtown city of Egeeville. So I have most of Egeeville behind me. I'd say that at this point I've kind of looked at most of the suburbs, but I have a feeling this is going to go pretty long and the sun is going down again, so I'm going to end it here. You can think of this as kind of the part one of the Egeeville tour. I really didn't expect it to take this long. I knew it was going to be long, but I am pleasantly surprised to see how long it is, because my people, my flufferschnoots, my hobbyists have built such cool stuff. I mean, look at the Swartle in the background. Don't you want to know what that's all about? Look at the Tower of Pillardry. And there's so much more that I want to show you, but I have to keep it sane because I have to edit this down. So we'll see how long it is, and I will be back with you again for another Egee the tour guide Egee, on the Egee.io or Egee's Hobby Shop Minecraft server. So until next time, I will see you when I see you. Thank you for watching, and yeah, all that jazz. Bye-bye.